Hey everybody, this is Thomas out here at Red, White, and Blues Farm in Williston, Florida. I'm the farm manager here, and I'm out here in our beautiful 10-acre strawberry field where I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about how we get these things through the wintertime and get a spring crop of strawberries. So we plant them in the fall, plant them in October, and as you can see, there's already fruit out here. All these little red dots that you can see out here is beautiful strawberries. They're delicious. But the idea is to get these things through all the way until the springtime of the following year. And the only way to do that and protect them from the cold weather is to actually make ice on them when it gets cold enough to where it could harm the fruit. So I'll tell you something that I didn't know before I started this job, was that there's actually two different temperatures that you have to monitor. One is your dry bulb temperature. That's the temperature that it says on the dash of your truck or in your car when you're trying to figure out how cold it is. Second one is your wet bulb temperature. The wet bulb temperature will actually start forming ice on the ground if you see frost or something along those lines before the thermometer in your truck, which is the dry bulb temperature, says 32, which is when water freezes, right? So you got to watch those two temperatures, and whenever your wet bulb temperature drops to 32, you have to run overhead water. So we'll turn our sprinklers on, which will form a barrier of ice on the plants. Now, as long as you're running water, you can protect the plants. Because if you ever stop running water and the ice just completely freezes and there's no water on it, the ice itself will go to whatever the ambient temperature is. So you can't turn your water off until the wet bulb temperature, rises above 32 degrees. Ice, when it forms, actually creates an exothermic reaction, which means that it makes heat, a little bit of heat, while it's freezing. So as long as we keep making ice, and as long as we're creating that exothermic reaction, the fruit will be protected. And we'll run the water all the way until the temperature comes up, and we don't have to worry about them freezing or damaging anymore. So our U-pick's going to be open soon, hopefully, and we look forward to having plenty of folks out here to harvest these beautiful strawberries.